March 31st, 2007. For 1 hour, one city, Sydney, Australia, turned out the lights. March 28, 2008. 50 million hit the off button for Earth Hour. March 28, 2009. 1 hour, 1 billion people worldwide will switch off the lights to help fight global warming. Earth Hour this Saturday night, 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. in all time zones. Tune in to the Weather Channel for coverage of Earth Hour 09.
And we have more coming up, including our weather warrior taking us to Galveston Bay, Texas, showing us a lovely sunrise. The weather doesn't have to be about the snow and tornadoes. It can simply be as beautiful as the sunrise. Look at a little bird here, too. Thank you so much to all of our weather warriors for sending us all of your pictures of what's happening around here. And you, of course, can continue to send in your pictures and videos to weather.com/weatherwarriors. Well, I bet we'll get a lot of pictures coming in from North Dakota, Minnesota in the days to come. Some rivers already flooded, while others are nearing that danger zone in North Dakota. They are bracing for serious, really serious flooding coming in next week. And the preparations already underway to help hold back the water expected to spill out of the Red River. Now, officials predict that the Red River will crest at about 37 feet at Fargo. This is making a lot of people nervous because the flood stage there is at about 18. And I want to show you what's happening in this area because as we zero in on some of these places like Fargo and Moorhead, it's a place that we have some big concerns. Now, what you find here is flood stage. We are seeing 18 feet north lane of Elm Street between 14th and 15th Avenue closed. When it reaches 19 feet, low-level dam south of Main Avenue is underwater. And when it reaches 20 feet, you have North Broadway Bridge there closed. And of course, we have big concerns that this is going to continue to rise here well beyond 30 feet. Flooding at 2nd and 3rd Avenue, the north areas, and when it gets to 32.5, temporary dike built on 2nd Street and 1st Avenue North. In fact, right now, Hebron, this is a city there, and we are finding that 139 is closed. We have water over the road from the Cannonball River. And also there are numerous county roads surrounding the Mott area that are flooded. Evacuation of Western Mott is in anticipation here of some flooding that is to take place. So we're going to continue to really watch some of these areas with big concerns across parts of the Northern Plains and the upper Midwest because we've got another very potent system that is coming in. Now, when we look at the snow depths in some of these areas, there's already been a lot of melting taking place. Now, this is March 11th. Now, you go forward in time, taking us to what we have in these areas now, and we've actually gone down quite a bit here. You can see International Falls about 13 inches, so we've still got a lot of snow there. Fargo a couple of inches, but again, the snow melt is contributing to some of the flooding we're seeing. We're seeing all of that feeding into the rivers, and also what you find is another rain system that'll be moving in, and that too is going to deposit more rain across the area. We do have numerous flood watches and warnings that are up across North Dakota, reaching into Minnesota. This Red River Valley is an area that we are very concerned about because this is where we expect to see significant flooding as we go into next week, Carl.
All right, well, as we've been saying for a while now, we'd like for you to get involved with us. You can tweet with us at twitter.com/TWC Weekend. And a few minutes ago, we asked you to write us about the weather you were seeing today. And as we keep tracking next week's big storm, we want to know how you prepare for big storms. And here's what you're saying. One person talking about preparing the roof, make sure there aren't any leaks. And that's a great idea because there could be 3 to 5 inches of rain across the middle of the country with this great big storm. Our next viewer talking about the nice weather there in Chicago and looking for some rain to come in there as we get into the latter part of the week. And finally, Gadsden, Alabama, getting ready for a volleyball tournament. It is going to be a beautiful day today across a lot of the southeast. Your rain comes in later in the week, and probably a pretty good shot of it in some of those drought areas, as a matter of fact. So talking about the flooding concern and where the rain is going to be, we've had some very serious problems across Illinois, the Illinois River, also getting into Indiana, the Wabash River and Kankakee River, all of these rivers running high in the last couple of weeks. And of course, we've got the problem there in the Red River Valley that Heather just talked about. And in all these spots, we're going to see probably more than an inch of rain. And in some areas here, right through the middle of the country, Illinois, the Mississippi Valley, down through Missouri, down into Arkansas, locally 3 to 5 inches of rain. That's a tremendous amount of wet weather. So there is going to be some flooding out of this storm because it moves just so slowly, we think, over the next several days here. Heather?
All right, thank you, Carl. Well, New Yorkers woke up yesterday hoping to embrace the spring. What did they see? Snowfall. But spring is here, and there is no more snow in the forecast for you in New York this week, but there is snow for others. When and where Old Man Winter will make a visit and who will feel the heat, that is coming up straight ahead on Weekend Now. Stay with us.